Next to Learn presents 100 MCQs with explanations from A Letter to God. 1. Where did Lencho's house stand? A. On a riverbank. B. At the crest of a low hill. C. In the middle of a forest. D. On a beach. Answer. B. At the crest of a low hill. Explanation. The text describes Lencho's house as the only one in the entire valley, situated at the crest of a low hill. 2. What did Lencho's cornfields require to yield a good harvest? A. Fertilizer. B. A downpour or a shower. C. Sunshine. D. Pesticide. Answer. B. A downpour or a shower. Explanation. Lencho knew his fields intimately and said they needed rain for a good harvest. 3. Why did Lencho compare the raindrops to coins? A. They were shiny like coins. B. Rain promised prosperity by ensuring a good harvest. C. It was a metaphor for hailstones. D. He was superstitious. Answer. B. Rain promised prosperity by ensuring a good harvest. Explanation. Lencho believed the rain was essential for his crop and prosperity. 4. What ruined Lencho's crops? A. Drought. B. A hailstorm. C. Locusts. D. Floods. Answer. B. A hailstorm. Explanation. The hailstorm destroyed his crops, leaving the field white, as if covered with salt. 5. How much money did Lencho ask God for? A. 50 pesos. B. 70 pesos. C. 100 pesos. D. 200 pesos. Answer. C. 100 pesos. Explanation. Lencho wrote to God, asking for 100 pesos to sow his field and sustain his family. 6. Who decided to answer Lencho's letter? A. The mayor. B. The postmaster. C. Lencho's neighbor. D. God. Answer. B. The postmaster. Explanation. The postmaster, impressed by Lencho's faith, decided to collect money to respond. 7. How much money was sent to Lencho by the postmaster? A. 50 pesos. B. 70 pesos. C. 100 pesos. D. 30 pesos. Answer. B. 70 pesos. Explanation. The postmaster could not gather the full amount and sent only 70 pesos. 8. What was Lencho's reaction after receiving the money? A. Gratitude. B. Disappointment. C. Suspicion. D. Surprise. Answer. C. Suspicion. Explanation. Lencho believed the post office employees had stolen part of the money. 9. What did Lencho call the post office employees in his second letter? A. Generous. B. Thieves. C. Honest workers. D. Angels. Answer. B. Thieves. Explanation. Lencho asked God not to send the money via mail, accusing the employees of being crooks. 10. What literary device is used in the comparison? The hailstones resembled new silver coins. A. Simile. B. Metaphor. C. Personification. D. Hyperbole. Answer. A simile. Explanation. The comparison uses the word resembled, making it a simile. 11. What theme does the story primarily explore? A. Greed. B. Faith and humanity. C. Betrayal. D. Nature's fury. Answer. B. Faith and humanity. Explanation. The story highlights Lencho's faith in God and the postmaster's humanity. 12. What did the hailstorm leave the fields looking like? A. Desert. B. A white sheet of salt. C. A sea of mud. D. A garden. Answer. B. A white sheet of salt. Explanation. The hailstorm covered the fields, making them appear white. 13. What does the term locusts refer to in the story? A. Storms. B. Insects that destroy crops. C. A metaphor for hailstones. D. A disease. Answer. B. Insects that destroy crops. Explanation. Locusts are insects that destroy crops, but Lencho preferred them over the hailstorm. 14. Why did the postmaster help Lencho? A. Out of pity. B. To preserve Lencho's faith in God. C. To gain recognition. D. As a religious duty. Answer. B. To preserve Lencho's faith in God. Explanation. The postmaster was moved by Lencho's faith and wanted to maintain it. 15. What is the currency mentioned in the story? A. Dollar. B. Peso. C. Euro. D. Rupee. Answer. B. Peso. Explanation. The story refers to the Latin American currency peso. 16. What was Lencho's occupation? A. A teacher. B. A farmer. C. A shopkeeper. D. A carpenter. Answer. B. A farmer. Explanation. Lencho was a farmer, as mentioned in the text, and his livelihood depended on his crops. 17. Why did Lencho write a letter to God? A. To express gratitude. B. To request money to survive and replant crops. C. To complain about the hailstorm. D. To seek divine blessings for his family. Answer. B. To request money to survive and replant crops. Explanation. Lencho sought 100 pesos from God to help his family and replant the destroyed crops. 18. What was Lencho's hope when his crops were destroyed? A. His neighbor's help. B. Financial aid from the government. C. Help from God. D. A bank loan. Answer. C. Help from God. Explanation. Lencho had unwavering faith in God and believed divine help would arrive. 19. What was Lencho's family's reaction to the hailstorm? A. They were hopeful for better weather. B. They felt despair and believed only God could save them. C. They immediately sought help from neighbors. D. They decided to leave their home. Answer. B. They felt despair and believed only God could save them. Explanation. The family discussed their hopelessness but clung to faith in God's help. 20. How did Lencho send his letter? A. By courier. B. Through the post office. C. By handing it directly to a priest. D. By asking a neighbor to deliver it. Answer. B. Through the post office. Explanation. Lencho mailed the letter at the post office, addressing it to God. 21. What impressed the postmaster about Lencho's letter? A. Its neat handwriting. B. Lencho's faith in God. C. Its poetic style. D. The desperation expressed in it. Answer. B. Lencho's faith in God. Explanation. The postmaster admired Lencho's simple yet profound faith. 22. What did Lencho write in his second letter? A thank you note to God. B. A complaint about the missing money. C. A request for more help. D. An invitation to meet. Answer. B. A complaint about the missing money. Explanation. Lencho accused the post office employees of stealing part of the money. 23. How did the postmaster collect money for Lencho? A. By donating his own money. B. By asking his employees and friends to contribute. C. Both are and B. D. By organizing a community fundraiser. Answer. C. Both are and B. Explanation. The postmaster contributed his own salary and asked for donations from colleagues and friends. 24. What does the story highlight about Lencho's character? A. His innocence and faith. B. His anger and suspicion. C. His greed and selfishness. D. His cunning nature. Answer. A. His innocence and faith. Explanation. Lencho's unwavering faith and innocence stand out throughout the story. 25. What was the postmaster's reaction after reading Lencho's second letter? A. He felt angry. B. He was amused. C. He was disheartened. D. The text does not specify. Answer. D. The text does not specify. Explanation. The story does not describe the postmaster's reaction to the second letter. 26. Who were the intended recipients of Lencho's letter? A. The government. B. Neighbors. C. God. D. His relatives. Answer. C. God. Explanation. Lencho addressed his letter directly to God, as an act of faith. 27. What was Lencho's attitude when counting the money? A. Overjoyed. B. Indifferent. C. Angry and suspicious. D. Grateful. Answer. C. Angry and suspicious. Explanation. Lencho was upset, believing the post office employees had stolen the rest of the money. 28. Which phrase in the text shows Lencho's confidence in God? A. God willing. B. Help from God. C. Such was his confidence. D. No one dies of hunger. Answer. C. Such was his confidence. Explanation. The text explicitly mentions Lencho's unshakable confidence in God. 29. What did the postmaster sign on the letter sent to Lencho? A. Your friend. B. God. C. Postmaster. D. A well-wisher. Answer. B. God. Explanation. The postmaster signed the letter, God, to preserve Lencho's faith. 30. What did Lencho assume about God? A. God would send him exactly what he asked for. B. God would punish the post office employees. C. God could only send him part of the money. D. God would not answer his letter. Answer. A. God would send him exactly what he asked for. Explanation. Lencho's unwavering faith made him certain that God would fulfill his request fully. 31. What natural disaster is described in the story? A. Flood. B. Drought. C. Hailstorm. D. Tornado. Answer. C. Hailstorm. Explanation. A hailstorm is described as destroying Lencho's crops and filling the valley with white hailstones. 32. How long did the hailstorm last? A. Half an hour. B. 1 hour. C. 2 hours. D. All day. Answer. B. 1 hour. Explanation. The story specifies that the hail rained on the house, garden, and fields for about an hour. 33. What did Lencho's family eat after the storm? A. They had plenty of food stored. B. They decided to fast. C. The story doesn't mention it explicitly. D. Neighbors gave them food. Answer. C. The story doesn't mention it explicitly. Explanation. The story does not describe their meal after the storm, focusing instead on their feelings of despair. 34. What did Lencho compare the large hailstones to? A. Frozen pearls. B. Silver coins. C. New coins. D. Crystals. Answer. C. New coins. Explanation. Lencho called the hailstones new silver coins in the story. 35. Why did the postmaster laugh initially after seeing the letter? A. He found the address amusing. B. He was mocking Lencho's faith. C. He thought it was a prank. D. He laughed out of disbelief. Answer. A. He found the address amusing. Explanation. The unusual address to God made the postmaster laugh initially. 36. What was the postmaster's main motivation in helping Lencho? A. To protect his reputation. B. To test Lencho's faith. C. To uphold Lencho's belief in God. D. To gain popularity. Answer. C. To uphold Lencho's belief in God. Explanation. The postmaster admired Lencho's faith and wanted to maintain it. 37. What does the phrase, faith can move mountains, signify in the story? A. Faith is stronger than nature. B. Faith can lead to extraordinary results. C. Faith can stop disasters. D. Faith guarantees rewards. Answer. B. Faith can lead to extraordinary results. Explanation. Lencho's faith in God indirectly inspired the postmaster to act generously. 38. What emotion dominated Lencho's family after the storm? A. Fear. B. Hope. C. Sadness. D. Anger. Answer. C. Sadness. Explanation. Lencho and his family felt immense sorrow seeing their hard work destroyed. 39. What does Lencho's character primarily represent? A. Self-reliance. B. Unwavering faith. C. Superstition. D. Ignorance. Answer. B. Unwavering faith. Explanation. Lencho's trust in God forms the central theme of the story. 40. What kind of man was Lencho described as? A. Educated but lazy. B. Simple but hardworking. C. Clever and shrewd. D. Superstitious and lazy. Answer. B. Simple but hardworking. Explanation. Lencho was described as an ox of a man, signifying his hardworking nature. 41. Who among the following did Lencho not seek help from? A. His neighbors. B. God. C. His relatives. D. The government. Answer. A, C and D. Grace mark. Explanation. Lencho solely depended on God for help, not neighbors or others. 42. What does Lencho's use of the word, crooks, reveal about him? A. His innocence. B. His mistrust of people. C. His lack of gratitude. D. His arrogance. Answer. B. His mistrust of people. Explanation. Lencho's assumption that the post office employees stole the money reveals his mistrust. 43. What quality does the postmaster exhibit in the story? A. Humor. B. Faith. C. Generosity. D. Indifference. Answer. C. Generosity. Explanation. The postmaster showed generosity by collecting money to help Lencho. 44. What literary device is used in the sentence, the field was white as if covered with salt? A. Simile. B. Metaphor. C. Personification. D. Alliteration. Answer. A simile. Explanation. The comparison using as if indicates a simile. 45. What was the primary reason Lencho's crops failed? A. Pest infestation. B. Lack of rain. C. The hailstorm. D. Poor seeds. Answer. C. The hailstorm. Explanation. The hailstorm destroyed all of Lencho's crops. 46. How does the story reflect the theme of human kindness? A. Through the postmaster's effort to help Lencho. B. Through Lencho's trust in his neighbors. C. Through the community's aid to Lencho. D. Through Lencho's family's support. Answer. A. Through the postmaster's effort to help Lencho. Explanation. The postmaster's actions highlight human kindness and charity. 47. What does Lencho's letter symbolize? A. Desperation. B. Greed. C. Faith and hope. D. Anger. Answer. C. Faith and hope. Explanation. Lencho's letter symbolizes his strong faith and hope in God's providence. 48. What was the postmaster's initial reaction to Lencho's letter? A. Amusement. B. Indifference. C. Sympathy. D. Anger. Answer. A. Amusement. Explanation. The unusual address to God made the postmaster laugh. 49. What message does the story convey about faith? A. Faith can sometimes lead to disappointment. B. Faith requires action along with belief. C. Faith is unshakable despite challenges. D. Faith always guarantees success. Answer. C. Faith is unshakable despite challenges. Explanation. Lencho's faith in God remained strong despite his circumstances. 50. What does the title, A Letter to God, signify? A. It highlights the importance of communication. B. It represents hope and faith in divine help. C. It criticizes superstition. D. It focuses on Lencho's innocence. Answer. B. It represents hope and faith in divine help. Explanation. The title reflects Lencho's unwavering belief in God as his only savior. 51. What does the phrase, the house the only one in the entire valley, imply? A. Lencho was wealthy. B. Lencho lived in isolation. C. Lencho's house was unique in architecture. D. Lencho lived in a crowded area. Answer. B. Lencho lived in isolation. Explanation. The phrase indicates that Lencho's house was solitary, with no other houses nearby. 52. What did Lencho say when the rain started falling? A. This is a disaster. B. Now we're really going to get some water, woman. C. It's too late for rain. D. The rain is a curse. Answer. B. Now we're really going to get some water, woman. Explanation. Lencho welcomed the rain, seeing it as essential for his crops. 53. How did Lencho describe the raindrops? A. As blessings. B. As gold coins. C. As new coins. D. As frozen pearls. Answer. C. As new coins. Explanation. Lencho likened the raindrops to new coins due to their value for his harvest. 54. What was the weather like before the hailstorm? A. Sunny and warm. B. Cool and cloudy. C. Fresh and sweet with light rain. D. Hot and dry. Answer. C. Fresh and sweet with light rain. Explanation. The text describes the air as fresh and sweet before the hailstorm began. 55. What did the hailstorm remind Lencho of? A. New coins. B. Frozen pearls. C. Salt. D. Ice crystals. Answer. B. Frozen pearls. Explanation. The hailstones were large and round, resembling frozen pearls. 56. Why did Lencho refer to the hailstorm as a plague? A. Because it caused a deadly disease. B. Because it completely destroyed his crops. C. Because it scared his family. D. Because it lasted for many hours. Answer. B. Because it completely destroyed his crops. Explanation. Lencho compared the destruction caused by the hailstorm to a plague. 57. What does the story teach about the relationship between humans and nature? A. Nature is always kind to humans. B. Humans can control nature with faith. C. Nature is unpredictable and can be both a blessing and a curse. D. Humans should avoid depending on nature. Answer. C. Nature is unpredictable and can be both a blessing and a curse. Explanation. The story shows how rain initially brings hope but later turns destructive. 58. Why was Lencho confident his letter would reach God? A. Because he believed in divine intervention. B. Because he knew the postmaster would help. C. Because he addressed it correctly. D. Because he had sent similar letters before. Answer. A. Because he believed in divine intervention. Explanation. Lencho had unshakable faith in God, and this belief made him certain that his letter would reach God without fail. 59. What did Lencho do immediately after the hailstorm? A. Went to town for help. B. Comforted his family. C. Observed the destruction and felt despair. D. Prayed to God for guidance. Answer. C. Observed the destruction and felt despair. Explanation. Lencho surveyed his ruined fields and was filled with sadness, worrying about his family's survival. 60. What does Lencho's letter reveal about his personality? A. He was superstitious and naive. B. He was hardworking and full of faith. C. He was pessimistic and arrogant. D. He was clever and resourceful. Answer. B. He was hardworking and full of faith. Explanation. Lencho's unwavering trust in God and his hope despite adversity reflect his strong faith. 61. Why did the postmaster involve others in collecting money for Lencho? A. He wanted to test their generosity. B. He couldn't manage the amount alone. C. He wanted to make it a communal activity. D. He wanted to challenge Lencho's faith. Answer. B. He couldn't manage the amount alone. Explanation. The postmaster sought contributions because he couldn't gather the full sum by himself. 62. What does the story suggest about Lencho's view of humanity? A. Lencho trusted others unconditionally. B. Lencho believed humans could be dishonest. C. Lencho admired the generosity of strangers. D. Lencho depended solely on other people's kindness. Answer. B. Lencho believed humans could be dishonest. Explanation. Lencho accused the post office employees of stealing part of the money, showing his mistrust. 63. What is the tone of the story? A. Optimistic and humorous. B. Satirical and critical. C. Simple and hopeful. D. Dramatic and tense. Answer: C. Simple and hopeful. Explanation: the story maintains a simple narrative while emphasizing faith and hope. 64. Why did Lencho request not to send the remaining money through the post? A. He thought the post office employees were thieves. B. He wanted to meet God directly. C. He planned to collect it himself. D. He didn't trust God anymore. Answer: A. He thought the post office employees were thieves. Explanation: Lencho accused the post office employees of stealing part of the money. 65. What was the primary reason Lencho did not thank God in his second letter? A. He was still upset about the missing money. B. He felt God owed him. C. He didn't realize the money was from the postmaster. D. He believed the money was insufficient. Answer: C. He didn't realize the money was from the postmaster. Explanation: Lencho believed the money came directly from God, so he didn't thank anyone. 66. What moral value is depicted through the postmaster's actions? A. Honesty. B. Empathy and kindness. C. Faith in religion. D. Forgiveness. Answer: B. Empathy and kindness. Explanation: the postmaster's effort to help Lencho demonstrates selflessness and compassion. 67. Why is Lencho's faith ironic in the story? A. He mistrusted the very people who helped him. B. He wrote to God but didn't believe in miracles. C. He relied on humans instead of God. D. He doubted God's ability to send money. Answer: A. He mistrusted the very people who helped him. Explanation: Lencho's faith in God contrasts with his suspicion of the post office employees, who actually helped him. 68. What role did Lencho's family play in the story? A. They supported Lencho's decision to write the letter. B. They expressed doubt in Lencho's faith. C. They stayed passive but shared his despair. D. They encouraged Lencho to seek local help. Answer: C. They stayed passive but shared his despair. Explanation: Lencho's family quietly endured the disaster, reflecting their shared struggle. 69. What does the postmaster's act of signing the letter as God symbolize? A. His attempt to deceive Lencho. B. His faith in divine justice. C. His desire to sustain Lencho's hope. D. His creativity in solving problems. Answer: C. His desire to sustain Lencho's hope. Explanation: the postmaster's signature was meant to preserve Lencho's belief in God's help. 70. What was Lencho's ultimate belief about his situation? A. God alone would save him. B. Humans would understand his plight. C. Nature would restore his crops. D. He could solve his problems independently. Answer: A. God alone would save him. Explanation: Lencho's faith in divine intervention is evident throughout the story as he writes to God for help instead of seeking human assistance. 71. How did Lencho's faith influence the actions of the postmaster? A. It inspired the postmaster to help Lencho. B. It made the postmaster pity Lencho. C. It amused the postmaster and his staff. D. It encouraged the postmaster to test Lencho's faith. Answer: A. It inspired the postmaster to help Lencho. Explanation: the postmaster admired Lencho's strong faith and was motivated to collect money to fulfill his request. 72. What kind of story is A Letter to God? A fable. B. A satire. C. A parable. D. A tragedy. Answer: C. A parable. Explanation: the story serves as a parable, teaching moral lessons about faith, kindness, and the irony of human assumptions. 73. What did Lencho consider his ultimate misfortune? A. The destruction of his crops. B. The dishonesty of the post office. C. The failure to receive all the money. D. His inability to save his family. Answer: C. The failure to receive all the money. Explanation: Lencho was focused on the missing pesos and felt betrayed, even though the postmaster tried to help him. 74. What does Lencho's decision to write a letter show about his character? A. He was resourceful. B. He was desperate and had strong faith. C. He was naive and impractical. D. He was stubborn. Answer: B. He was desperate and had strong faith. Explanation: writing a letter to God reflects Lencho's desperation and his deep belief that only God could solve his problem. 75. What was Lencho's reaction to the storm initially? A. He was optimistic about the rain. B. He panicked and sought shelter. C. He enjoyed it as a blessing. D. He ignored it. Answer: C. He enjoyed it as a blessing. Explanation: Lencho welcomed the rain at first, seeing it as a gift that would ensure a good harvest. 76. Why did the older boys in Lencho's family work in the field? A. To support their family financially. B. To play near the crops. C. To help with agricultural work. D. To escape household chores. Answer. C. To help with agricultural work. Explanation. The older boys were contributing to the farming activities, showcasing a family effort. 77. How did Lencho address God in his letter? A. Respectfully and with confidence. B. With anger and disappointment. C. Casually. D. With fear. Answer. A. Respectfully and with confidence. Explanation. Lencho wrote to God with faith, confident that God would help him. 78. What type of coins did Lencho compare the raindrops to? A. Gold and silver. B. 10 and 5 cent pieces. C. Bronze and copper. D. Old and new coins. Answer. B. 10 and 5 cent pieces. Explanation. Lencho compared large raindrops to 10-cent pieces and small ones to 5-cent pieces. 79. How does the story portray the theme of faith in adversity? A. By showing Lencho's anger towards God. B. By depicting Lencho's unwavering trust despite hardships. C. By illustrating the family's loss of hope. D. By emphasizing the postmaster's disbelief. Answer. B. By depicting Lencho's unwavering trust despite hardships. Explanation. Lencho's faith remained strong even when his crops were destroyed. 80. What lesson can be learned from the postmaster's actions? A. A small act of kindness can have a big impact. B. Faith alone is not enough to solve problems. C. Helping others always brings rewards. D. Money is the solution to all issues. Answer. A. A small act of kindness can have a big impact. Explanation. The postmaster's efforts illustrate the power of human generosity. 81. What did the family think when the hailstorm began? A. It would quickly pass. B. It would be worse than a locust attack. C. It would destroy their crops. D. It would improve the weather. Answer. A. It would quickly pass. Explanation. Initially, Lencho hoped the storm would not last long. 82. What kind of storm is mentioned in the story? A. A hurricane. B. A tornado. C. A hailstorm. D. A thunderstorm. Answer. C. A hailstorm. Explanation. The story describes a hailstorm that caused widespread destruction. 83. What was Lencho's attitude toward God? A. Doubtful. B. Confident and faithful. C. Angry. D. Indifferent. Answer. B. Confident and faithful. Explanation. Lencho's confidence in God is evident in his letter and actions. 84. What part of Lencho's house was mentioned during the storm? A. The roof. B. The garden. C. The dining area. D. The backyard. Answer. B. The garden. Explanation. The story describes the hailstorm affecting the house and the garden. 85. What was Lencho's assumption about God sending money? A. God could send the exact amount. B. God could only send part of the amount. C. God worked through the post office. D. God didn't hear his prayer. Answer. A. God could send the exact amount. Explanation. Lencho's faith led him to believe God would provide exactly 100 pesos. 86. Why does Lencho prefer locusts over the hailstorm? A. Locusts might leave something behind. B. Locusts are less harmful. C. He could control locusts easily. D. He was used to dealing with locusts. Answer. A. Locusts might leave something behind. Explanation. Lencho compared the destruction and felt locusts would have been less damaging. 87. What was Lencho's main concern after the storm? A. Hunger and survival. B. Replanting his crops. C. Seeking shelter. D. Finding a new job. Answer. A. Hunger and survival. Explanation. Lencho worried his family would go hungry after the storm. 88. What did Lencho write on the envelope of his letter? A. To God. B. Dear God. C. God in heaven. D. Almighty God. Answer. A. To God. Explanation. Lencho addressed his letter directly to God. 89. What does Lencho's reaction to the money reveal about human nature? A. Humans are always suspicious. B. Humans are rarely content. C. Faith and mistrust can coexist. D. Gratitude comes naturally. Answer. C. Faith and mistrust can coexist. Explanation. Lencho's faith in God contrasts with his mistrust of the post office employees. 90. What inspired the postmaster to help Lencho? A. Lencho's faith in God. B. Lencho's hardworking nature. C. Sympathy for farmers. D. A sense of duty. Answer. A. Lencho's faith in God. Explanation. The postmaster admired Lencho's faith and decided to act. 91. What did Lencho believe about his letter reaching God? A. The post office would deliver it. B. God sees everything and would respond. C. The priest would help deliver it. D. Someone else would read it. Answer. B. God sees everything and would respond. Explanation. Lencho had unshakable faith in God's omniscience. 92. Why is Lencho's faith described as moving mountains? A. It motivated others to help him. B. It gave him strength to work harder. C. It showed his resilience. D. It helped him find solutions. Answer. A. It motivated others to help him. Explanation. Lencho's faith moved the postmaster to take action. 93. What is the significance of the word crooks in Lencho's letter? A. It represents Lencho's mistrust. B. It shows Lencho's gratitude. C. It highlights the post office's failure. D. It mocks the postmaster's efforts. Answer. A. It represents Lencho's mistrust. Explanation. Lencho accused the employees of stealing the missing money. 94. What genre does A Letter to God fall under? A. Fictional short story. B. Historical account. C. Religious scripture. D. Autobiography. Answer. A fictional short story. Explanation. The story is a work of fiction with moral and thematic elements. 95. Why does the story end with irony? A. Lencho accuses his helpers of dishonesty. B. Lencho's faith has proven false. C. The postmaster regrets helping Lencho. D. God fails to answer Lencho. Answer. A. Lencho accuses his helpers of dishonesty. Explanation. The irony lies in Lencho mistrusting the very people who helped him. 96. What is the central conflict in the story? A. Man vs. nature. B. Man vs. society. C. Man vs. self. D. Man vs. God. Answer. A. Man vs. nature. Explanation. The story revolves around Lencho's struggle against the destructive hailstorm. 97. How does Lencho show resilience in the story? A. By immediately seeking alternative work. B. By writing a letter to God for help. C. By seeking help from his neighbors. D. By replanting his crops immediately. Answer. B. By writing a letter to God for help. Explanation. Lencho's faith and effort to seek help highlight his resilience. 98. What drives Lencho's hope despite the disaster? A. His family's support. B. His unwavering faith in God. C. His knowledge of farming. D. The kindness of strangers. Answer. B. His unwavering faith in God. Explanation. Lencho's faith gives him strength to face adversity. 99. What does the postmaster's action teach about human values? A. Kindness and empathy make a difference. B. Honesty is the best policy. C. Hard work leads to success. D. Trust should be earned. Answer. A. Kindness and empathy make a difference. Explanation. The postmaster's actions reflect the importance of compassion. 100. What is the overall message of A Letter to God? A. Faith can inspire kindness and generosity. B. Hard work always pays off. C. Nature is more powerful than faith. D. Trusting people leads to disappointment. Answer. A. Faith can inspire kindness and generosity. Explanation. The story highlights how faith and kindness intertwine to create hope. This concludes the set of 100 MCQs. Thank you for watching. Purushottam Route. Next to learn.